day one. It's 7 o'clock. I have not done anything besides wake up, so my face is sleep-ridden and everything else. But before I started anything and had my coffee, I wanted to make sure to take the first day of my BodyCompleteRx. So I took a picture because there were no instructions in my box, and so I had to refer to, and I don't know if this is the way they do it now, because when I saw some people unboxing theirs, their boxes included like this cute little pink pamphlet kind of booklet thing, and inside of that it has all the instructions. Mine didn't have that, and so I went online and took a screenshot. And so I'm supposed to take 2 pills this morning, first thing, with 8 ounces of water of the SlimEr with energy boost. So I'm supposed to take 2 capsules of these first thing with 8 ounces of water. And so I have this is what I drink out of anyway. It's 24 ounces, but whatever. And then I'm also supposed to take 1 dropper full each morning of the Ultra B12 drops. And you're supposed to take a dropper full. Now, when I try to take a dropper full and just squeeze the silicone and try to suck in the stuff to get a full dropper, it doesn't fill it up. And so I wanted to know how much it's supposed to be. So on the actual package, it says the serving size is 1 milliliter. Now, when I squeeze this, I can only get it to suction in 0.75 milliliters at a time. So I'm going to suction in as much as I can. And thankfully, it has these little measurements on the inside of the glass dropper, and you can tell. So I'm going to do it, probably have to do it twice to get it to a full milliliter, because you're supposed to have 1 milliliter with water, or 1 milliliter first thing in the morning, 30 minutes before you eat. So, and it looks like some kind of red liquid thing. The liquid looks red. So, oh crap, I'm spilling it. All right, so it looks like it's a red kind of liquid, and if you can see this on the actual dropper, there are measurements. I don't know if you can see those, but this one, I was able to get it full to 1. So that's good. So let's see what it tastes like. Now I'm supposed to hold it under my tongue. So 1 dropper full, first thing in the morning. So this is my first one. Here we go. It tastes a little like cough syrup, but it's not that. It's like a fruity kind of cough syrup. It feels like it has a tingly kind of flavor. And this is the B12, so it's going to give energy, I guess. And so they say that if that's too much, then take it after a meal. That's what the instructions say. I did get a little bit on the outside of my mouth, but after I talked all that trash about it, I was able to actually get the dropper to fill up to 1 milliliters. And I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but it does have little notches that tell you how much. So it says 1 full dropper, but the full dropper goes past 1 milliliter. So I just did 1 milliliter because I couldn't get it all the way full anyway. And on this, it says the serving size is 1 milliliter. 1 full dropper. Shake well before use. Place 1 full dropper under the tongue and hold for 20 seconds before swallowing. So that's what I did. It's leaving like a little tingly feeling on my tongue. I tried to hold it under my tongue, but you know, it's a liquid. So then I have to take the 2 pills. So for best results, take 20 to 30 minutes before a meal with an 8-ounce glass of water. So I will take that, and then we'll see how we feel. They say that side effects could include nausea and headache. They don't say which ones could do which, so we'll see. I'll keep you posted. It's Friday, which is a weird day to kind of start this, but I have been into my workout routine for a month now, and I'm not seeing the results that I want to see. I've made some small food changes, and so I'm going to make better food changes. And starting Monday, I am going to do the 4-week BodyCompleteRx challenge. So I will share all of that, I guess, mostly for my own progress. But if anybody ends up watching it, that is great. But okay, so I'm back. It's 9 o'clock, and I'm feeling a little jittery. just a tiny bit, and I have a little bit of a headache. So, but that might be something sinusy because I've been fighting a sinus thing all week. So I am making my food. I'll put a screenshot of that in, but I'm just having like a Greek egg scramble for breakfast. But 15 minutes before I eat, I am supposed to take 10 drops under my tongue, and so it's time for that. So this is the SlimEr HCG drops, and so instructions say place 10 individual drops under the tongue and hold for 20 seconds before swallowing. Should be taken 3 times a day. Best if taken 15 minutes before each meal. Shake well before each use. And so since I'm cooking, I imagine it'll take me 10 or 15 minutes before I'm eating, and so I'm shaking up the bottle. And let's see if we can get 10 of these drops in. Just 10 drops. Yeah, I'm starting to feel a little nauseous too. It's not bad, but a little bit. So let's see. I'm going to use the phone as a mirror. That didn't taste like anything. It had a little bit of a fruity kind of tinge to it, but I'm going to go ahead and eat. I'm going to go ahead and cook and then eat, and I'll be back later, but I'm starting to feel a little jittery and a tinge of nausea, so I'll check back later. Okay, so I'm doing a midday check-in, and I'm going to take my next dose of the BodyCompleteRx supplements. I'm tired. Not overly tired. I struggle with energy anyways. I think, like, since I work from home a lot of times for lunch, I'll take a nap. I felt pretty energized and kind of jittery, kind of hyper most of the morning, and then maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes ago, I started yawning. I'm not quite hungry, but I'm supposed to take these drops 15 minutes before each meal, and so I am going to have the shake replacement soon, so I want to go ahead and take those drops. Usually I have coffee in the morning. I did not have coffee because I didn't want to have a heart attack. I know that this was a energy booster and a lot of the supplements, and so I didn't want to overdo it, and so I haven't had coffee. I also haven't snacked, so the only thing that I had was the breakfast, and so I'm gonna go ahead and take my next set of drops. So these are the SlimEr HCG drops, and you're supposed to take the 10 drops like I did before, 15 to 20 minutes before you eat. And so I'm going to go ahead, and these are the clear ones, and so it's 10 drops. I'm going to use the phone as a mirror, but I was able to kind of feel them as they dropped in, so that makes it a little easier to count. But 10 drops under your tongue, hold for 20 seconds, 15 minutes before your meal. Okay, 20 seconds. So I noticed too, like I said, I felt pretty good, nothing major. I had a little bit of nausea. That's gone away after I ate. I chewed some gum. Peppermint and ginger usually helps with nausea, and so I had some peppermint gum. And so about 10 o'clock that finished. When I tilted my head back and lifted my head back up just now, I realized that I'm having a little bit of dizziness off and on, like with position changes, that kind of thing, but nothing major, nothing to like freak out about. But I'll update if that continues or gets worse or anything like that. But so far so good. I'll be back and show you what's in my smoothie. Okay, so I made my smoothie. I took the drops probably about 30 minutes ago, and so this is my end result. I could not find any good recipes, or any recipes really, for the protein powder, which is this huge thing here. I did get the kit that came with the protein because as of a month ago, I went back to being vegetarian. Like I said, I didn't find any good recipes, and so I kind of used it like I would any other protein, and made a smoothie. So I used 1 cup of spinach, 1 cup of frozen mixed fruit, and I used 1 cup of unsweetened vanilla almond milk, and 1 scoop of the protein powder, and I blended it all together. It was a little too thick, so I added in another 1/4 cup of the almond milk to get it to the consistency that I wanted. And so I logged everything in my FitnessPal, and this is 235 calories for the green smoothie. And so this will be my lunch today. Also, if you are tracking and you're doing like the down in the pounds challenge and like you're logging in my FitnessPal, the barcode on the protein did scan, so yay. But yeah, okay, so let's taste it because I haven't tasted it yet. But again, I just used this like I would any other vanilla flavored protein powder. So let's see. I could chug that. That ain't bad. Okay, it's a little grainy. But I'll put a picture in. The scoop that comes in this thing is humongous. Like a lot of times protein powders have like these little teeny scoops and they hold like 2 tablespoons. Those scoops look like they're almost a quarter of a cup. Also, this shaker blender bottle came in my kit. It has this cool little pill bottle on the side that you can take out if you want. If you wanted to put your pills in here, that would be kind of cool. It's a pretty good shaker bottle. So technically you could just mix your protein powder in with water and take it in your shaker bottle. It comes with one of the little steel things inside, and it's a good, pretty sturdy bottle, but I want something more than just water and protein powder in mine, and so I did a full smoothie, but to each his own. But if I was like running around on the weekend and I wanted to make sure that I got my meal in, I could see myself maybe just throwing the protein powder in with some almond milk. Still a little dizzy off and on, not too much. Nausea pretty much going. Feeling pretty good so far. Energy level a little higher than normal. I could still probably take a nap if I wanted to. As far as appetite, I feel like it's a little bit decreased, but I mean, if you're nauseous, you're not going to want to eat anyway, right? So I don't know if that's been what's going on or what, but so far so good. I will check back when it's time to eat again and take more drops. So yeah, I'll be back. Hello, I'm just doing a quick check-in. I've had 2 snacks. One was chips and salsa, and then I had a little 80-calorie mini Kind bar. My energy level is pretty good. I didn't really feel like crashing and taking a nap, so I think that that's an improvement. All the side effects are gone. I'm not having any dizziness, no lightheadedness, no nausea, none of that anymore, and so I'm feeling pretty good. Just wanted to do a quick check-in. I guess I would say my appetite is a little bit more decreased, but I'm a snacker and I have like really bad cravings, and so it would be mind-blowing if I didn't want anything between any meal ever. So we'll see, but my calories should still be fairly low depending on how crazy I go. It's Friday night, so hopefully no shenanigans take place, but just wanted to do a quick check-in. So far so good. We'll be working on dinner soon, probably around 7 I'll eat, so I'll take my drops before then and I'll check in. All right, so not the healthiest dinner, but I'm about to have dinner, so I'm taking my last dose of the SlimEr HCG drops, and these are the ones that are 10 drops under your tongue. So it hasn't been too bad. This is the last thing that I should have to take today. But like I said in the last one, I feel fine. Appetite's about normal. Okay, so yeah, so appetite's been about normal. This morning it wasn't, I didn't have as much appetite as I normally do, but by 3 o'clock I was back to my regular wanting some munchies, and that might just be me because I'm used to that kind of routine. But so far so good. Like I said, no more side effects. It didn't say anything about taking the drops before snacks, and so of course I didn't. I've only taken them for my 3 main meals. So far so good. If anything happens in the next week, I will come back and do a check-in, but I'm just planning on doing weekly updates and weigh-ins periodically. So I'll be back in a week.